Alright, first thing I want to do, I'm going to check the posture of the truck. It's not leaning left or right. I'm going to check underneath the truck in 3 places for leaks and puddles, front, middle, and back. Check my cab marker lights, fender markers, and turning signals. They're all mounted securely. Not bent, broken, or damaged. Proper color amber. Check my headlights. They're mounted securely to the truck. They're not cracked, broken, damaged, or missing. Proper color clear. Check the frame in 3 places, front, middle, and back. Make sure there's not bent, broken, or damaged, no excessive rust, no illegal welds. Check my belt-driven alternator. It's mounted to the truck securely, not missing any nuts or bolts. And the cable has no cuts or frays, has a good connection. Check my belt-driven water pump. It's mounted to the truck securely, not bent, broken, or damaged, not missing any nuts or bolts. And it's not leaking. Check my belt. It's in the grooves. There's no more than 3/4 inch of play. It's not cut or frayed. We'll check all my hoses for no leaks, cracks, or wear. And check all my cables for no cuts or frays and a good connection. Check my coolant reservoir. It's mounted to the truck securely, not bent, broken, or damaged, not leaking. Check my sight glass, has proper fluid level. No, and the cap is in place. My oil dipstick mounted securely to the truck. I check the oil here. If I need it, I'd add it here. Check my gear-driven air compressor mounted securely to the truck. No bent, broken, or damaged. No missing nuts or bolts, not leaking. And my gear-driven steering pump's underneath that. It's mounted to the truck securely. Not bent, broken, or damaged. No missing any nuts or bolts, not leaking. My power steering fluid reservoir is mounted to the truck securely, not bent, broken, or damaged, has proper fluid level, not leaking, cap's in place. My steering shaft mounted securely to the truck, not bent, broken, or damaged, properly lubricated. U-joints mounted securely to the truck, not bent, broken, or damaged, not missing any nuts or bolts. Gearbox and gearbox hose mounted to the truck securely, not bent, broken, or damaged, not missing any nuts or bolts, not leaking. Pivot arm, drag link, steer arm, and tie rod mounted to the truck securely, not bent, broken, or damaged. Castle nuts and Carter keys are in place. My mounts and hangers are mounted to the truck securely, not bent, broken, or damaged, not missing any nuts or bolts. The rubber bushing is in place. Leaf springs, not bent, broken, or damaged, or shifted, mounted securely to the truck. My U-bolts mounted securely to the truck, not bent, broken, or damaged, not missing any nuts or bolts. Shock absorber mounted securely to the truck, not bent, broken, or damaged, not missing any nuts or bolts, not leaking. My front axle mounted securely to the truck, not bent, broken, or damaged, no excessive rust, no illegal welds, not leaking. Brake hose mounted securely to the truck, no leaks, cracks, or wear. ABS cable, no cuts or frays, has a good connection. My brake chamber mounted securely to the truck, not bent, broken, or damaged. The ring is in place. It's not leaking. My slack adjuster and push rod mounted to the truck securely, not bent, broken, or damaged. No missing any nuts or bolts. No more than an inch of play with the brakes released. My brake linings mounted securely to the truck, not bent, broken, or damaged. Not worn dangerously thin, no grease, oil, or debris. Inner and outer brake drums mounted securely to the truck, no bent, broken, or damaged, no excessive rust, no illegal welds. No less than 4 30-seconds tread depth on my tires. They're evenly worn. Inner and outer sidewalls have no cuts, gouges, or bulges. I got a good bead around the rim. It's not leaking. The rim's not bent, broken, or damaged, mounted to the truck securely. No excessive rust, no illegal welds. Nope. My lug nuts they're mounted to the truck securely, not bent, broken, damaged, or missing. No shiny threads, no divots, and no rust trails indicating looseness. Inner and outer hub seal mounted to the truck securely, not bent, broken, or damaged, not missing any nuts or bolts. It's not leaking. And if I needed fluid, I'd add it here. My valve stem, I'd check it with the tire gauge, and if I needed air, I'd add it to 110 psi. Should be it.
And then your